Hey everybody, Nora here. Welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you all today with a mukbang. This is my first time doing a mukbang, but you know I love food, and you know I love seafood even more. And if you didn't know, now you know. So I actually went to this local black-owned seafood spot, Legin's House of Seafood. Love them. I go there a lot. They've actually partnered with a hookah, a prominent hookah spot, Tarbouche. And so they're serving food at Tarbouche and then at their main location off of Springfield Highway in the Goodlettsville area. So my favorite dish is the Nigel. So it's this platter, normally runs about $34.99, and you get crab legs, shrimp, vegetables, salmon, sausage, your roasted potatoes and everything, your sausage, your corn, everything that you need. So here y'all are. Here you are. Ooh, I don't want to knock things over. This looks so good. Shrimp food looks so good. I like to get an extra salmon and then extra vegetables. So I have two dishes here that I'm going to be eating with you all today. I'm really excited just to be eating in front of people. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my home. Anyway, I just figured I'd come and chat with you all about some things going on in my life. So some of you may know that I recently started grad school. I work full time, and I'm doing a business administration major. So juggling work, church, school, and just trying to keep myself together is a whole lot. I feel like my days run together, and I feel like I'm always not getting something done, so that's been kind of overwhelming. I'm really excited to be back in school, but I can't say that I'm not overwhelmed. But I know that I'll get through all of it and that I'll get my master's and, be able to elevate myself in the career field, career world. I also love music. I love to sing. And I'm at a point where I'm trying to figure out, if I want to do more with that. More so than being in the corporate world, because corporate America, honestly, you really have to have a mind for corporate America, because I don't want to say it's a game, but it's a game. There's a certain level of politics and rules and things that go on there. And being a person of color, being a woman of color, being a black woman, being a young black woman in corporate America, I'm already really drained and exhausted with the structures and how things operate. And at some point, I'm like, I want to have my own business. I want to have my own stuff. I want to be able to be my own boss. I want to be able to operate the way that I want to operate. I would say right now, the corporate America, that setting, that atmosphere has been very draining and been very depressing for me. But nonetheless, I do love learning about business and structure and the psychology behind why we make decisions and the strategy and what makes a good business and stuff like that. So all of that is applicable just to my platform right now. The blog that I run, wanting to work with brands and things like that. So I'm trying to find a way to utilize the situation that I'm in right now to elevate myself and grow my platform. Y'all, I'm going to use my fingers and forks and stuff, so welcome, welcome. I may reposition my camera soon so that you all can actually see the food. Give me a few minutes, okay? I'll be right back. So we covered school. Just started classes. I actually have my last few assignments due for my introduction to business course. So I'm going to be working on that after I get done eating and talking to y'all. Time management is key for everything. But I had to make time to chat with y'all, and I had to make time to eat my food. Let's see. I am single. So I just got out of a relationship about a year. It was my first like actual relationship. I didn't really date in grade school or in high school or college. So dating for the first time at 26 is kind of odd because you know the things that you're normally learning in your teens, I still don't know. You know what I mean? Mm. This butter sauce is everything. If you're ever in Nashville, you like seafood, come to Legends. Mm. But so I was in a relationship for a little over a year, and I decided to end it. One, because neither one of us had the funds to really court each other. We spent a lot of time just sitting in my place, you know. And at some point, I felt like we needed to be challenging each other. And I don't feel like we really motivated each other the way that we could. And so, I didn't want to keep staying stagnant. And I realized while I did really, really, really like that guy, really enjoyed him, he's an awesome guy. I know he's going to be a great man, great husband, great father. Um, Hopefully one day we'll be friends again. But saw this meme, saw this post, and it was just talking about letting go. You have to let go of some things to make space for the things that you want. And being in a relationship where I'm partially satisfied or barely satisfied, you know, or I feel stifled and just holding on because I'm afraid of being lonely, I finally was like, I'd rather be lonely. Not lonely, but I'd rather be alone and go back to being alone and go back to navigating life, you know what I mean? Um, and wait for God to bring what I need to me. Now, I know I still have to go out, I still have to be active, I still have to, you know, I can't just stay shut in my apartment because that's a issue that I have. I'm a homebody right now. I love to go out, I love to do things, but with my schedule now, if I'm not at work, if I'm not at church, if I'm not at school, I'm at home, you know? And it's not a great way for me to be able to meet people. Um, so I definitely want to get out because I don't want to be, you know, alone forever. But I also don't want to continue to attach myself to men just to fill a void so that I'm not lonely, you know? Um, and it's not to say that I did that with my ex, but I felt like I held on to what that relationship could have been and what he could have been, um, rather than standing in what it was, who he was at the time and who I was at the time, and acknowledging where I wanted to go and that that relationship didn't fit into that direction. Um, I told him I wanted to go to my, you know, I wanted to start my master's. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. Um, and there's so many things I wanted to do. Just even getting YouTube videos out and like getting my content out and devoting time to my blog and like the things that I love. I wasn't doing those things with him. Um, I was stifled all the way around, and it was once I decided to let him go that things kind of started to roll into place. You know, got accepted into Trevecca, my master's program. I decided, you know, to just put my content out there, start doing things. I'm trying to get back into networking with brands, trying to get back into modeling, um, getting back into singing in church. Well, I had already made my way back into church and back into singing for God. Um, but just really trying to be one with who I am now and then working like through my faith and through God to get to the woman that I want to be or the woman that I need to be, you know? Um, and sometimes that journey is a journey you have to make on your own, you know? Sometimes you can't really learn about yourself if you are attached and engulfed with somebody else, you know? And again, it was the letting go that allowed me to make space for me and what I wanted, and not feeling ashamed or upset of saying this is what I want and this is what I need to be happy. And if you can't meet those needs, you can't meet those needs. And it also challenged me to be a better me. Like, I was comfortable with mediocrity just in general. I was comfortable with being mediocre. And I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to love in mediocrity. I don't want to live life that way. You get one life to live, and I want to live that life fully. You get one life to live, and I don't want to waste my time, you know? So that's where I am with the relationships. Um, I don't even know how to even date. Like, I've never been properly courted by a man. Like, I've never had a man say, you know, well, he did. I guess I'd say my ex boyfriend was the first guy that really tried to do it right. So I have to give him kudos for that. But I've never been courted the proper way. Um, and I don't want to settle for less than what I think I should get. Or I don't want to settle for less than what I deserve. Um, I feel like sometimes black women are afraid to just be upfront about what they want and not feel ashamed or guilty, you know, behind it. And I'm like, what I want is what I want, and Becky and anybody else could want that. You know what I mean? So I want what I want, and I have the right to demand what I want, and I have the right to get what I want just like everyone else. So I'm moving in that space right now. I'm trying to move in faith and not in fear. Again, that's the theme of my life right now, moving and acting in faith and not in fear. Because I believe that fear led me into situations and to encounters with people and in places in all kinds job spaces across the board. Being fearful of asking or demanding what I want and getting what I feel I'm worth. I, Getting or asking for what I feel that I deserve or that I'm worthy of receiving has led to this huge depression for me. At some point, I realized I'm just letting people give me what they think I should deserve. I'm not going after what I want or what I need. So I'm trying to change that. I'm really working on that right now. I'm also working on just being more confident in who I am and not being afraid to take up space. Not being afraid to say no. Not being afraid to say that something doesn't serve me. Not being afraid to get up from tables that don't feed me the way this food is feeding me. Gotta walk away from it, you know? I'm truly trying to learn. Adulting's rough. I'm truly trying to learn that song. You got to know when to hold it, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. I'm trying to learn how to navigate life. Um, I had this idea that I'd have everything figured out by the time I was 25. And 25 came around and I didn't know what the hell I was doing still. And I was like, okay, well, maybe that's not the case. But sitting here at 27, and I'm still like, what the hell am I doing pretty much? What the heck am I doing, rather? You know, it's the journey. I know that. But also, you get to a point where you're like, I really just want to know that I'm gonna be okay and that things are gonna work out and that I'm not gonna be a complete failure or feel like a failure for the rest of my life. Because some days I feel like a failure, an ultimate failure, and it's a feeling that I really can't shake. See, I'm not a pro at crab legs. Some people are a pro, like they can really get in there. I'm an inexperienced crab cracker, so y'all have to bear with me. Now this butter sauce with this crab is something else. Something else. Mm. I'm trying to do this in a nice way so that I'm just not shoving food all in y'all's faces. Is anybody else feeling that way about love and life? Like, I'm failing and I'm not getting things together and everybody else is just doing so well from what I can see. I'm also really working on not comparing, where I am to where other people are. Because, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors for real. I only see what people show me, so I don't see them struggling too. I'm proud of the direction I'm moving in though, because I'm my own woman. I'm not sucked into how people feel about me or what they think, or what they're gonna think about what I'm doing or what I'm not doing. That stuff doesn't concern me, but I'm determined. With God, I've already overcome so many obstacles in my life, and I'm still standing. I'm not going to say I'm not struggling, but I'm still here. That's the big thing for me. I want anybody that knows my story, maybe one day I'll kind of get more in depth into who I am, how I grew up, how that made me who I am. But the people who watch and already know somewhat of my story, I'm still standing. With everything thrown at me, I'm still standing. So I want that to be a message to anybody watching. Keep standing. Now I'm learning to be still, because in that struggle, you always think, how do I get out of this? How do I do that? How do I make this work? How do I make rent work? How do I make this work? I am learning to be still and let God be God. So, really moving in faith and not in fear is a major theme in my life right now. Mm. That butter sauce is everything. Mm. Got some shrimpies here. I think I may do a part 2 of this. Talk some more with y'all. This is so good. I don't even know if I have time to talk because I just want to eat while everything's hot. The Nigel is my favorite dish that they have. Because you get the crab legs, you get the salmon, you get the shrimp, you get the sausage. You really get everything. I came prepared, y'all. Got my paper towel over here. Mm, mm, mm. That's everything. I'm learning about men in general and how I want to be treated and not to settle for less, and also not to let men pressure me into doing what they think I should be doing or focusing on them. That's a big thing for me right now. And I'm not one that dates or spends a whole lot of time juggling between men. And I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying I don't have a lot of. I feel like because I'm really inexperienced, people think that they can take advantage of me. They think they're going to make a fool out of me. And, oh yeah, that's lovely. Trying to crack this out. Y'all gonna have to give me some tips on getting this crab meat out, y'all. I know I'm dumb. It's in my hand. I'm dropping it back in this butter because this butter sauce is everything. Oh yeah, this butter sauce is everything. I'm excited though. I am making plans to get a new iPhone so I can record better. Also thinking about getting a camera. So I was going to get the Mark III from Canon, but after seeing some reviews on it and its performance being lackluster, I think I'm going to get the Canon M50 for blogging. So that's exciting. Yeah. Gonna be coming to you with better content and better lighting too. Get a ring light so y'all can actually see me in here. Yeah, I have to do a better job with the lighting, but I'm gonna be dropping some interior design videos for y'all. Just some things I love. I love interior design, fashion, beauty, all of that good stuff. That crab meat. Oh gosh. Jesus. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, that butter sauce. Woo Lord. Woo Lord, woo Lord. That butter sauce is everything. I know this video is running a little long, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a part 2 because I've got so much to talk to you all about tonight. And this food is good still, so keep eating, keep watching.